What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a minute as usual. It always takes me a while to post again, even though every time you see me last I say I'm gonna be posting more. Obviously, I'm a liar, but this time I really genuinely think I'm gonna be trying a lot harder to stay on top of it. Honestly, 90% of the reason that I don't post is because I get really irritated with my current computer setup because it's just very slow and I'm just too stubborn to go buy something new. It's hard for me to just set aside the money for a $500, $600, $700 computer that will support all this. But enough of that. Let's get into today's video and let's talk about what we're doing back, what happened over the winter with the car, and what you guys can expect to see from the channel this summer. So for starters, we got some very big updates. We got some life updates, we got some car updates, and well, that's really it. To start it off with some life updates, I moved, so the garage obviously probably looks a little bit different to you guys. And I am currently, if you're in the area, you've heard about this court case that I'm involved with, which is kind of a funny story. I'm actually the only one left fighting some street racing allegations. If you Google my name and you search Cole Mandring and type in street racing, it'll pop up. But all in all, I'm still fighting that a little bit. That should be all settled by the end of this month, thankfully. And then I move on with my life. I'll probably be on a probation period still. But on to some more important things with the car. I got a lot done this winter. Very happy about it. Very excited to show you guys what I've done. And just before we jump into this, I wanted to mention that I will be next weekend on April 27th, I will be at Thunder Valley in Marion, South Dakota. So if you guys want to come hang out, it's just a test and tune day. Be really relaxed. You can come watch some cars race. I'll be there with my car. Hopefully I get it all done, which, I mean, it's ready to go. I just need a few other things that should be here by then. But hopefully, yeah, I'll have it all done and I'll be out there on Saturday and maybe we'll see you guys there. But with that being said, let's jump into the video. So the biggest update, let's start with square one, because if you watched this car last season and you know me, you know I had overheating issues with this thing from the get-go. Finally, the radiator is not up here anymore. If you remember, the radiator sat like right here where this intercooler tubing went, and I moved that, of course. 10 out of 10, the engine bay is looking way better because I worked on cleaning it up like I said I was going to. And then you can see my radiator hose is now run to the back. And that is because the radiator moved to the back. It did exactly what I needed it to. I got all my stuff mounted up. I got everything cut. And I'll show you guys here. I got everything cut out. I got everything fitted nicely. I got big fans on there. And I didn't really have to move too much stuff. It all fits nicely. I just need to build a little block off plate down here for the radiator, just to sit right here to block it off so it's still technically tech legal. You can see I got my fan harness along with my fuel pump harness running here, and then AN fittings welded on and some push lock line. For fans, we got, see if you can even see these, some big giant Spall, I think they're 12-inch fans, I don't remember, but I have driven the car numerous times. I drove it last weekend when it was about 80 degrees outside, and it did flawless. I never saw it go over 190 degrees, which is almost maybe a little too cool, but when I'm running it hard, it might need that cooling power. The only things I haven't done yet is that I need to do before next weekend, actually, because that's part of another exciting update. Next weekend, the track opens finally, and I'm very excited because I want to get the car down there. Some of the only things I have left to do is rebuild this turbo, which the kit is on the way. You can see that it is getting very, very oily. I have since nicknamed it Old Smoky because the thing just chooches like a train when it comes to a stop after, like, when you start on a cold start. The other thing that's left is I need to swap the trans fluid, which actually reminds me of something else that is very exciting. Is I was facing converter issues last season, or so I thought. Come to find out, the issue I was having is the dump valve was pushing open. I bypassed the dump valve, just capped it off, and now the trans actually holds pressure in the converter. It's just making a lot more power, and honestly, the thing scares me a little bit. Some of the other little things I have left to do are, I need to put a clamp on the exhaust down there. Oh, that's another thing I don't know if you guys noticed. I got all my hot side cere coated by Jacob Zimmel at Midwest Precision. He did a very good job on those. Knocked it out for me in a couple weeks over the winter. Obviously, I rerouted my catch can lines, so those look way cleaner. And just a bunch of other stuff. I had Mitch, who does my tuning at the projects. He cleaned my injectors out for me this season. Some other little things. I got a dash pad on the way for it finally. And I finally got some actual 26-inch tires on the front of this thing, so the front end doesn't sit so stupid low. But something else that's very, very, very important that happened over the winter, and I struggled with it so bad over the years, or over last year, I should say, over the years. Last year I struggled with dialing this in forever, and it just irritated me. And I had to bite the bullet this summer, or this winter, and buy these for the season. I don't know if you can see them down there, but I finally got some Viking Crusaders for the car all the way around. Actual legit coilovers. I'm not on a coil and spring style, or shock and spring in the rear anymore. It is one solid coilover. You've seen it if you follow my Instagram. And then just some other odds and ends. The diff leaks is fixed. I need to fix the oil pan leak still. Other than that, it's going great. We're almost ready. I got a nice vinyl of Rick Ross on the back. He's looking good back there. I got some sponsor. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I like the stickers. I like repping the homies. Jeremy. I'll have Tyson from Garage Built. His will be up there on the other side. And then, of course, Mitch is on the front. And these are just some other ones that I run a lot of parts for. BTR, love BTR. Shout out BTR. BTR, you can sponsor me if you want to. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm very excited. The car is working great. I have not had the chance to go test it yet, but man, I am stoked for next weekend. So I'm gonna have a lot of good footage coming from that. Hopefully I actually pick up my camera and record a little bit. It's a little bit hard to do in public environments when you're not used to it, because I'm just waiting for someone to walk up to me and be like, why are you recording yourself? I'm like, oh, I got a YouTube. And they're like, oh, sweet, how many subscribers do you have? And I'm like 100, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, we're getting very close though. Very, very close. Everything should be dialed out for this weekend. I'm gonna do the oil pan gasket this weekend along with the trans fluid. I'm gonna swap that out. But yeah, I'm super excited. Alrighty, so just to wrap this up at the end of this video, I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope what I just showed you on the car gets you guys excited to see what I'm able to accomplish with it this season. I'm very excited. I am super stoked to see what the upgrades on the car are capable of. I know it'll be ready for 5s. I know the car is. It's just up to me at this point. If I can tune the car, adjust the car. Obviously, there's more than just engine tuning. There's suspension tuning. Just a lot going on with these race cars that I'm still in the process of learning about myself. So I got a lot of good people backing me along the way, including Tyson, Jeremy, two very good guys that are helping me with. Tyson's very good about getting me parts. Jeremy's very good about giving me knowledge when I don't have any. Same with Mitch, the projects. Just all around a great group of guys to work with. So I'm very fortunate to have them in my corner. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If there's anything you guys want to see out of the channel this season, that whether it deals with the car or something else, maybe some collabs with some other people, let me know in the comments. I'm always open for ideas and trying stupid stuff. So, but like I said, again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon it dummy. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon it